would like a mic check if anybody's out there. Can I get a mic check? 1 2 1 2, as well as the audio on the music, please. Much appreciated. All right. Okay, I can. Oh, that was probably really loud. I can turn that up some more. All right. So we're gonna mute that. We're gonna like this. We're gonna turn up the volume a little bit. Play it. I want to be able to listen to this music, but I don't want it to echo through the microphone, so I don't know how to do that. And you'll have to let me know if it's echoing through the microphone or not, because I don't know, but I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit. Just let me know, because I have one live viewer, and we will be checking this out here shortly. Alright, so now I'm going to pull up some let me know about the volume, echoes, all that stuff. I feel like my background music is too quiet, but I don't know. So please let me know if you can. I would appreciate it. And I'll get up and move around a little bit here. I've got it set up a little different than I normally do. It's me 2.5 hours. I've got to figure something out here. More streamlined way to stream is the idea. So if you would let me know in the chat if the background music is too loud or if there's an echo, any critique it all you can. I don't expect there to be too many people on tonight, because it's probably, well, it's after midnight in a lot of parts of the U.S. It's 11:20 here, and after a long day, this is about the only time I get to do this. So here we are. I really feel like it's going to be echoing now because I have the music on in the shop. Maybe I should listen to it through an earphone. I think we had this problem the last time. So I might. Let's jump in here. Let's go Angel Face. All about anybody. I know you're probably so late where y'all are from. That shouldn't give you an echo. It just shouldn't. But it could. It could. So when my sound tech shows up, I'll get them on it. Oh, I like this song though too. See, why can't I turn it up and you not have an echo? That's the goal. Can you even hear it though? What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go to my stream. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. There you are. Silly. We're going to go over to there. We'll play my stream quick. And I'll see if I can hear an echo. Right? I should probably turn up my volume. Come on. Where are you at, volume? I think I got to grab it on this screen. Oh. Oh. Oh, for crying out loud. What? Oh, we got 2 live viewers. I better get her going here. Let's see. What is going on, Carrie? You can just let me know in the chat. Let's see here. We'll get OBS going. We will turn our main volume down a little bit here. Okay. And then I'm going to play the music. Man, my wonderful chat can let me know if there's... Again, this is just experimental purposes. I'm not doing this for any other reason than to just get better. So, quality is subpar at best. But I just feel like my background music is too loud because I don't know what any of these numbers mean. They're all negative. I want to crank them into the positive, but that doesn't seem right. So, we're just going to roll with it. I know if there's anybody out there, it'll be you that lets me know. Look at the chat there. Oh shoot, that's way past. Oh my gosh, I am so... I really need a tech. Sound, or a tech. Well, a tech to fix bikes too would be cool. Okay. This is not so I can watch myself. It's so I can watch the chat. As a matter of fact, if we could change that would be good. There. So if anybody says hi, we could move to this feature though. And if that's like, just slide it over. Oh, there we go. Now, move back over to this computer screen. Both OBS. Here we go. No viewers. All right, I managed to scare everybody away. That's awesome. Not really, but pretty typical of a live stream with me. And now I can't. I want to switch cameras, but I can't because I put this. Oh, this is so much fun. How are you ever going to get better if you don't do this? Right? You gotta practice, get better. Because maybe the audio is so bad or something so loud. I don't know. Somebody else can tell me. Maybe. How can I do this? Let me try this here. There we go. The music makes it. Oh, thank you. No. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Fox. I appreciate that. I will. Again, this is a learning experience. Thank you so much for the feedback. I'll turn it down. Just gotta get there, go here and go down. I don't know what's good though, so if that's better, I so appreciate it if you would give any positive or any feedback. I don't care if it's positive or negative. Feedback would be appreciated. Thank you. I'll come on screen here in just a sec as soon as I get a few more logistics figured out. As soon as we get a sound tech and a lighting tech, computer tech, we'll be set. We will be set, but I don't want all that. So I'd rather just learn as we go. So is the music a little bit better? Love the feedback. Let me know in the comments. I will watch them over here. Unless I wonder if I paused the chat. Oh my gosh. Just watch this live stream because it's such a looks like it's still going. Oh yeah. I just don't want to watch myself work. I'd rather not even watch myself there, but anyway. We'll bump the music back down a little bit, I guess. Again, I don't know where I should be. And I wonder if there's an echo or not. I don't think there should be an echo. There was last time when Dean hooked me up. Thank you, Dean. All right, so my goal was to change camera angles. All I wanted to do. And get the music set. So hopefully that's a little bit better. And this live stream will have to end at midnight on the dot. All right. Whoa. Holy cow. Fox, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. And all of you. I appreciate everyone. Thank you very much. We're gonna get perusing on this. I want to get the carb off tonight, possibly. Look at all that chrome. It's hard to see what we're even looking at. Those are some Allens. I was gonna lay out all my tools, but it would have taken me till midnight. But now it's just gonna take twice as long to find the tools that I need to do any of this properly. But shouldn't be too much, I hope. I always hope that. Hey, Go Fast, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing good. Pinstripe it, nice. Yeah, we got a little pinstriping right here on the old Intruder, eh? Look at that factory with a nice little, I don't know, handlebar. I think that was just a garage incident that they've got a busy life, so. No, oh my gosh. Oh gosh, this is so much fun. Me and my son. So I don't know if anybody's ever tried to. This is bad, but I'm sure everybody's. So I know that the pilot circuit is plugged, and or has something in that circuit is got an issue, and so I rode it a lot last fall because the customer wasn't in a hurry, and they more or less probably wanted me to just store it for the winter, which I ended up putting it in Rob's shed anyway. So thank you, Rob, for that. But we would just hold this thing off the rev limiter once or twice in second gear, and it's just, or third or whatever. It's just an anemic fun. It's a fun bike. It's shaft drive, and there's just not enough power in this one to do anything. I think it's an 800. You'll have to let me know. Go fast. I don't even know what CC it is, to be honest. I know it's not a big dog. I've honestly not looked. Let's take a look here and see what we got. I think it's an 800 or something along those lines. See here, no, that's the engine family. 805 VS2. Great little bike though. It actually is not a bad bike at all. Oh, right there it says 805. All right. Oh, it's a Suzuki too. I thought it was a Yamaha. Oh my God, that's where my brain is. My son even told me that tonight. Did I put Yamaha on the title? Oh my God, what an idiot. This will go down as one of my. I wonder if I can edit it while I'm doing this. Oh my days. Hopefully there's not like 65 viewers. Wait, we got 3 live viewers watching me make mistakes. Where are all my windows going? Ay, ay, ay. All right. I gotta change the title of this. A Yamaha Intruder? Are you a nut job, Carrie? All right, just bear with me here, everyone. I'm gonna try to fix this in some capacity. Um, oh boy. A Yamaha Intruder, huh? You claim to fix motorcycles and cars and do this stuff for a living and claim to have raced motorcycles. Suzuki. Hey, just make sure I. All right. The old Carbadenectomy. All right, that's all we need to do. We'll just save that. And then we'll see if that updated or not. Yes, it did. Sweet. I don't know if that'll change the live stream or not, but oh, we're back down to 1, so it's probably just you go fast. Here we go. Ah, screw it. I was gonna keep it so I just don't want to see it. That seems really ego. I don't wanna. Boy, this is crazy. These screens. I wanted to be able to read the chat if there was any while I worked, so I'm just gonna do that. It doesn't seem to want to line up on this other one, and I don't want it to. Ay, ay, ay. Here we go. All right. How's the music go fast? I know Fox up there said the music makes it hard to hear. Could just be me, but I don't think it was. I just pinstriped a full design while you went through that realization. And you probably sat there knowing the whole time that I was yep, I hope I got a chuckle out of somebody tonight for that one. Holy bananas. And even my son, I just don't honestly like I don't want to say that I don't care because I do. I really, really care. And I don't though. I don't. It's a great Japanese motorcycle, and I'm gonna fix it no matter what it is. And if I need to order parts, we'll definitely, obviously we'll get into that. And I wrote it all. I honestly, I think I've thought it was a Yamaha the whole time. I don't think I've ever thought it was a Suzuki. But I don't think I've ever thought about it. I don't think I've ever thought about it. I just think about what is the issue and what do we got to do to make it right and provide the customer with the most value and get value for my time as well. So that's kind of how I like to go about that. What is this here now? Nice. Like that's not restricting anything, is it? Go fast. Probably like little silencing snorkels for induction noises and probably some emissions thought there as well. A Yamaha Intruder. Nice. Alright, we got a couple of those guys there. I'm just kind of, yep, and this is going to be the old, yep. You know, I was just kind of hoping I'd get lucky, but it might not be as bad as I think it is. Just sometimes I don't forget. I just try to not remember some things as soon as I'm done with them. Has its place to be something to acknowledge, but speaks to what it does as a machine or a brand isn't a concern. That's very well said. That's very well said. Probably don't even need to maybe even take that off. So we're gonna backtrack here because we need to take this tank off and the seats. Getting a little, putting the cart before the horse. I'm gonna back that up and we'll start right here. That's probably why I thought is I hung that up and then I got the doctor over there and all this AT and CT and DT Yamaha stuff, and my neighbor Rob's got 8 zillion Yamahas and my son loves Yamaha. So, but either way, it is a testament to the quality of the machine and of what all those the four Japanese have produced over the years, and just a testament of the quality of manufacturing. How awesome they are, and still think that they're probably up. They're the best. I still, nothing better comes from any other place in the world than Japan in my book. As far as machines, motorcycles. However, the LS from 1999 to 2004 could also be, you know, that's an awesome engine as well. There we go. Now it's not. Now GM has a little bit of trouble with their LS, the 6.2, and well, I think all of them. Just been skating around that. Rocker box breathers on Harleys, I usually vent them to the atmosphere instead of the air filter. It keeps from carving up on the backside of the intake. Very cool. Yeah, on this guy here, oh, they just vent right to they go right to the fins on this one. I mean, it's just, I think their air suction, they just butt right up to that. And so, yeah, that's your air intake, is that hole and that hole. And then they go through those little tubes around the Briggs and Stratton air filter and into the constrictive airways. We need to put some 40 can flat slides and foot-long velocity stacks on this sucker. Oh, I think, is this a 3-valve motor? Is this a 3-valve motor by chance? I think it might be a 3-valve motor. I want to say it really just might be. One of the bikes I have here or worked on recently, or maybe this one is it. Is this a 3-valver? Post-war Japs make great little engines. Usually their bike handling leaves some to be desired. Where the British know how to make the magic happen, the Japanese did improve over time with their handling capability. Yes, I would agree to all of that. Very true. And we got Two more. Two more little hiders. We'll get the kitty in there. I got this new cat. Really nice little kitty. Doesn't do anything. Cute, pretty. And it goes really good with that AT125. The colors just spectacularly match. How did I just have the right size? Where did I set it? I moved it. See, this is the old live stream. Talk and forget what you're doing. So I was hoping neighbor Rob would come down. I think he fell asleep. I texted him and said, hey, I'm going to do a live stream maybe around 10. And then I moved it to 11:15. So I doubt he will, or who knows, he might. Anybody will surprise me, it'll be him. Or, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he showed up one bit. I wonder how the lighting is. Probably not as good as it is for me. This is supposed to have a little. No, that doesn't. We're just do a little. Oh yeah, you can throw them little. For anyone else that's out there other than maybe Go Fast watching. Great passenger bike too. My son really enjoys riding on it with this nice little backrest here. Little zipper was coming down on it. Keep your barn door up. Yeah, Suzuki. I almost called it a Yamaha again. I should just write Suzuki across the windscreen. Put Suzuki sticker right on the windscreen on it. The owner gets it back. Why do I have a Suzuki sticker? Or just deface the whole windscreen with racing stickers and so you can't barely see out of it at all. That would be really funny, at least for me, for a little bit. Fun prank. Oh, the battery is a bit, oh, it's dead. So I might just, yeah, I think I'm just going to sneak it out of there and set it on the bench and charge it. Rather, because it should be disconnected while we're doing carbitration stuff. And I don't know, I just feel better when a battery is, I mean, it's not dead, but it'll crank the bike over a couple turns, but excuse me, it had a long winter, so I shouldn't have maybe made it have a long winter, but some things are what they are. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll give it a 100 amp charge for an hour. Joking, I'm joking. I would think there'd be a little hold down on it, but maybe not because of the seat right there. Perfect. Oh, almost had her. There we go. All right. That will wait till tomorrow. I can charge that while I'm working in the shop. Saw you in Motobum's chat Go Fast quite a couple of times. And maybe Old Mac too. Old Mac sure is a hoot. I sure enjoy listening to all those guys. It's a unique group of perspectives, and everyone brings a unique value to the table, and all really good people. I think memory, yeah, we'll undo that, and then this little deal here just kind of fiddles out of the way. I wonder how much, if any of the hum of my overhead lights come through, because I can't stand it. Drives me nuts. I need some of those big LED, like the octagon style lights that the big YouTubers have in their $500,000 shops. That would be sweet. Someday. We'll not get that to that extent, but even if I had all that, I wouldn't want that. I just would like lights that are a little more efficient and don't hum too much and put me to sleep. Okay. Yep. Why is that size different and this size different? Maybe there. 50 different sizes of Allens. Oh, awesome, cool. Thank you for the feedback. Appreciate that. What are you pinstriping this evening? Gas tanks, side covers, doors, cars, hoods, trunks, truck cabs, lawnmower. Cool to pinstripe a riding lawnmower if it was worthy of it, I guess. Yeah, that's for sure. Go fast. I had my friend down the road, Carl. He stopped by today twice, so it was a bonus. Once to tell me that he forgot about his appointment. He had to have his hearing aid adjusted. Guess he's pretty much deaf in his right ear. He's 96. Just turned 96. Like I said, he stopped by here twice today. So first time to tell me that he forgot he had his hearing aid appointment and that he would be by after it, if that would be okay. And I said, absolutely. And I wanted to show him a little clip of the video I made of that 125 with him in it. And I read him all his happy birthdays, and he was so happy to see all that. And showed him a couple aviation videos. He's a huge aviation guy. And if I had to get in a plane with anybody, like apocalypse like happens right now, we gotta fly. I'm flying with him. I don't care if how good his vision is. Says he can't see that well, but he can drive. I'm not asked to see his license, but at 96, as far as I'm concerned, you've made it. You don't, if you're still getting up and about every day, I swore you could disconnect it right there. But maybe it's under the tank. Why would they do that though? They wouldn't. There's gotta be a connector right here. Yeah, there it is. I'm like, Suzuki wouldn't do that. Yamaha wouldn't do that. Kawasaki wouldn't do that. Come on. You're right there. You just must really clip in good so you don't, I was going to say so you don't vibrate, but you could put a wine glass on the gas tank of this thing and it wouldn't vibrate. It would, but it It's a really smooth V twin. Very, it makes power to move forward. And it has brakes that stop it, and tires that go around. Just using one shit or one shot sign painter's enamel. One sign painter's enamel. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I gotta back way up here. Okay. Plenty of younger. Oh, the old timers. Yep, yep. Like I said, Carl's 96. And there's so together yet. Upcycled a bunch of glossy cardboard for bulk food packaging left over from the food drive. Use some rattled cans. Okay, 20 by 24. Decent. Figure the materials are basically free other than the pinstripe paint, but it's total freedom practice. No worries on screwing up and haven't screwed one up yet. 20. Nice. That's awesome. I bet you they look really cool. You're like you should hire a videographer and a sound editor and a lighting crew and a technical team like I need to share this with the world, or not, and just pick up a camera and share this. I bet you everybody would love to see that. But 15 years ago, I had someone come in my shop and tell me when I was working on one of those, I don't remember, I think it was Haynes is the name. Either way, it was the diesel KLR 650 that the military converted or whatever for a multi-fuel. And my neighbor Rob was telling me how cool of a bike it was, and I knew it was cool. But then someone else was like, "Dude, you should really." Sorry about that if that was loud. You should really check into a videos and doing YouTube channels. And I'm like, I don't want to do video. I don't want to be seen and blah blah blah. And I don't know why I was so against it, but man, you are just being a little booger. It's right there. It's just a normal standard. This is nothing. I want to get my pick and go 90 degrees. So deepers, I forgot what I was even talking about, but anyway, we'll get back. Oh, the signs, and yeah, you should pick up a camera, go fast, and put some clips of this. Even like the shorts. I don't watch shorts at all, but you don't have to say anything. You don't have to really do much. Um, and you know what? One time I thought, man, if I put some feelers out, I'm gonna have more kids and just interest, and this is gonna come undone, and then it's gonna fall. Well, I'll let my light fall, but that's not falling because I don't want to scratch it. So yeah, that's what I would. I mean, yeah, if you can share it, because why not? Frog, what's going on? What's up, Froggy? What's up? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Just out here for a few more minutes yet. I said I was gonna shut it down at midnight, but now that you're here, maybe I'll stay a little bit later. Looks like the aluminum pinstripe panels okay, I hand them out for free, have a few thousands. Wow. Do that for Film Discovery Channel and other action sports guy. Oh, I bet. I do it in the way of one having a smoke break. This gives people a chance to have some stripes without needing a chopper or a hot rod to put them on free. That is cool. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Kind of like at the Cars and Coffee me and my son used to go to. people would hand out Matchbox cars to the kids or have like a bucket of, you know, new in the package or not even, but whatever, just stuff like that for people because eh, that goes a long ways and means a lot because, like you said, maybe you don't have a bike or a boat or a car or something to put the pinstriping on. Well, you know, now you got something cool you can hang in your room or in your garage or whatever it might be. Oh, I don't want to take this big pig of a tank off. Oh, we got a bunch of fuel lines and stuff over here. There we go. Gonna tilt her up a little bit and see what we got. All right, let's camera over here. Say hello. Let's say hello. Say hello to the newest addition to the family here. Got the coolest green eyes. Put the little and come here. Perry, 1975 made it. So, Frog, Go Fast. Any of you guys know Perry from 1975? Actually, I do know a Perry in the town that I grew up in. He's a bit older than me too, so his daughter was actually in my class. I wonder if he could have done something like this. But either way, Carl threw this away at the dump a couple weeks ago and said it was in his sunroom and just, you know, didn't want it anymore. So I thought, you know what? That would look really cool next to that yellow AT dirt bike that we just got. That's this version, but this will be up soon too. We'll get to it eventually here, but got to make a few bucks. Keep these lights on. Looks like it's dirty there, but that's just a shadow. All right, you don't go anywhere. That'll be good. We got just stuff everywhere. These are all going to the garage sale tomorrow. Look at this. This is kind of a sought after chainsaw. Excuse me. A McCullough Super Pro 81. Apparently they had plating issues on the cylinder, so I'm gonna pull the spark plug off, and I've got a borescope. I'll look in there really good, but it sure doesn't look like it had a ton of use. I would imagine this is the original bar. And then over here, it still has the like warning sticker. Make sure you read your manual. And everything works and pulls and tons of compression. These puppies in really restored, nice order go for hundreds of dollars on eBay. It was just in the metal bin along with that one. And all these run. It all works. People just want something something different. Even this backpack leaf blower here works like a charm. So I don't know why people throw this stuff away, but they do. And we were gonna look at the fuel lines, and then I start talking about a cat and weed whackers. All right. Or this little. It's a nice bike though, a good cruiser bike. I'd ride it. Heck, if all my bills were paid and I could hit the road tomorrow, I'd ride this puppy out of California and say hi to Go Fast. Not even think twice. I'm not a long distance rider, but I've ridden this bike a few times and go. Little vacuum dealio for the fuel deal. Vent hoses. We'll go get a needle nose for that. Idle screw here. And then a sending unit. Little harness dealio under here. Brush the old hands a little bit. All right. He's got plenty of gas in it still. Jeepers. Tommy the Greek from Oakland, that's where the 3 teardrop pinstripe comes from. If I was a true purist, I'd only use white paint or on special occasion tinted lacquer. Because that's all they had. Okay, red was the second color they came out with. Often why you see red and white. Okay. Red, white, black, silver is what I try to use the most of. And I usually one brush at a time. At most 2. Guys didn't have 20 rainbow colors and 10 brushes and money sitting on the bench, even for a show car. Mac 81. They go pretty fast. 81. Was I talking about something? There was a guy I remember when I worked at the dealership in the early 2000s, and he would come and do real paint. He would paint the dual lines on some newer cars. The customer wanted pinstriping, or the dealer wanted to put it on a car to think maybe it would sell better or something like that. Oh, the cat. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Mac 81. Initial findings on your ceramic cat. John Perry is the possible artist. Looking for more info now. Really? Frogzilla, cool cat. Yes, it is a cool cat. He was gonna chuck it in the dumpster. I mean, it's just I gotta quit working at this recycling center. I work there about once every 6 weeks, or I have to go there every Saturday regardless. So it's all about timing, just like everything in life. It's all about timing. And opportunity comes when you're there at the right time. That's the only time when opportunity arises at the dump, is if you're there and the person is there and the timing is right and it just lines up. Otherwise, that cat, had I not been there, that cat would not be here. But like Dean said too, sometimes I go there and come home with more than what I brought, and I don't want to do that. Like, I really don't. I've got so much crap here that I don't need at the moment. That, not so much, but we're flushing and we're getting rid of stuff. So we are getting rid of stuff. My friend's having a garage sale tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, so I will be rifling some stuff over there. Hopefully get rid of a few things, make a little extra cash. I really want a new camera so bad. I would love a new camera, and I haven't spent any money other than on my little solid state computer that I use to edit videos. So, okay. Well, the gas still smells pretty good in it, so good there. We can just take a little look around on the other side. Would like to get, oh, it's 12:08. And I know that because that watch is 8 minutes off. All right, what do we got here? Am I a millionaire? Am I riding this thing out to California tomorrow because of my cool cat? The long lines on a car are pretty easy once you figure out the walk. Yeah, how he did it was pretty cool, and how to hold your body and to tend to the sag in the brush. Most of that is getting the paint just sticky enough and loading the brush just right. Doing all the designs freehand is where it gets tricky. People think making the whole thing symmetrical is what pinstriping is graded upon. Hey, Dean, I know, I hear you, man. Way too late for me, but I had to stop in and say hi when I saw you were on. Thank you. I'm going to shut it down at midnight, which it's already after. And it's, so here, let me get on screen if I can. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Frog, Go Fast, Motobomb, Dean, appreciate it. Thank you guys. Um, yeah, I was hoping to get maybe a little bit more done than this, but hey, I made some progress. We got the seats off, and I got the gas tank ready to come off, and we'll get to look at the carburetor under there. This, you know, Dean, since you're just stopping in real quick here, I thought this was a Yamaha, but it's a Suzuki. So anyway, it might have those dual carbs. Some of these have the dual carbs, and they're hidden, but hopefully it's just the one and a whole bunch of ductwork or whatever. But we'll find out here real soon, actually. I think we're all good to go. We did the fuel line and we did the harness, so we're good. We're good. Off comes the tank. Jeepers, like 40 gallons of fuel in this thing. We're going to California tomorrow. Heck, stop down in Virginia on my way, and then head west. So let's see if this is the nightmare. We got one carburetor there. Okay. We have another one. Please say no. Please say no. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, I think the Kawasaki, I've done a few where the VMAXs are the worst. Those are not fun. Any V4 carburetor, I just don't care for, but we'll do it. Goldwing, older GLs. Nope. That's my one turn away bike. I will work on an iron head all day before an old Goldwing, because those belong on boat chains. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. To a certain degree, I really don't care for the early Honda Goldwings, but I think we all have those one bike that we just don't care for. Again, can't knock it on anything. It does everything it was intended and designed to do, and did it well. But just not my favorite. Did you get to see the cat, Dean? The new cool cat in town. All right, I'm gonna go over to the computer, switch cameras, see how that looks, and say goodbye to y'all. Read up on the chat here. Yep, we'll see you in the morning. I'll be on, or well, not on. Just that's why I'm up, man, because this is just so late, and my son and a busy day, and the night gets away, and you got these things to do, and laundry and dishes and supper, and then I gotta go run this car here and pick up someone there and take my son here, and then he had a friend over and they rode dirt bikes and four-wheelers. So yeah, just one of those days. That's every day, I guess. Every day in the life of a moto bum. It's just really, at the end of the day, that's kind of what we all sort of are, in a good way. In a good way. There we go. A little change of camera. Maybe I can just roll my chair over like a lazy turd. All right. Thank you everyone for joining me. Froggy, Go Fast, Dean. We'll see you all soon, and tomorrow probably somewhere in a chat. Next live stream, I don't know, I might get a bug and just do a live stream tomorrow while I finish this carburetor. It's motivating. It keeps me not as focused as I would be if I was just listening to old Mac tell stories, or just anything. The value you guys offer on that show is amazing, and I could just listen to you guys all day. So we'll see, but I would like to do more of that. It's just a concentration thing, and then people stop by, my phone rings, a lot of daily interruptions, as you know, as a tattoo artist and a ghost hunter and a pinstriper. So, but I love y'all. Thank you. Have a good night. Appreciate you. And I don't know how to end the stream, but we'll figure it out here. So, again, really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And we'll talk soon. Go fast. Yeah, we could talk about number 46 all night, but I really appreciate y'all. Have a great night. As soon as I can figure out how to end it, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We got 7 viewers. I don't want to leave y'all hanging, but I got to go to bed. We'll be back soon. I appreciate it. Thank you all for tuning in.